On today's episode of Atomic TV, we have news flash, info on auditions for spring play, and sports recap.
All that and more coming up next.
Hi Bombers, I'm Josh.
And I'm Talon. Welcome back to Atomic TV. Registration is open for Tri-Tech, WSU Tri-Cities, and CBC Running Start. Let's go to the counselor to learn more about it.
Hey everyone, I'm Mr. Ratcliffe. I'm the counseling intern here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Running Start and Tri-Tech. Enrollment for Running Start for Wazoo ends April 1st. For CBC, it's a rolling admission, so you can apply at any time and be admitted to CBC. You can get into spring quarter. And then for Tri-Tech, the enrollment ends on March 14th. Make sure you're getting those applications in. And then after March 14th, admissions will be solidified and they'll start talking and giving out who's been accepted into the program. Hopefully you all went to dual credit night this last night. However, if you didn't, come talk to your counselor at any time. You can know your counselor on Power School or by your last name. And then come in and see them and see if you're interested in that. And if you are, then come on down to the counseling office.
With all new stuff happening each week, here's Luke and Charlie with your news flash.
What's up, Bombers? I'm Charlie.
And I'm Luke.
And this is your news flash. Michigan State University faces a tragedy after a shooting on Monday, which claimed the lives of 3 students and injured 5 more. The 43-year-old gunman had no affiliation with the university, and police are struggling to find a motive. This shooting is the latest in which has become an already deadly year in the United States, with dozens already killed in mass shootings.
In other news, tensions rise with China as more spy balloons attempt to enter U.S. airspace. Since the first incident, American fighter jets have shot down 3 more high-altitude objects over Alaska, Canada's Yukon Territory, and Lake Huron on the U.S.-Canada border. Officials have said that the slow-moving, unidentified objects, all of which have been smaller than the first balloon, may be difficult for U.S. military pilots to target. Some are speculating that these might be UFOs. On
February 3rd, a train carrying highly toxic chemicals derailed in eastern Ohio. Residents of East Palestine were later asked to evacuate out of precaution. On Monday, February 6th, crews conducted what officials call a controlled release of the hazardous chemicals, which caused a large plume of black smoke. The evacuation order was lifted on Wednesday, and since then, there have been a growing number of reports about people experiencing burning sensation in their eyes, animals falling ill, and strong odors lingering in the town.
Let's all take a moment to congratulate the adorable Bobby for becoming the oldest dog ever at the age of 30 years and 268 days. This Portuguese farm dog has been freely roaming his owner's property since 1992.
That's it for your news flash, Bombers.
Hello, this is Leif Carmen, the senior representative for Richland High School, and I just want to let you know that the junior representative position application has been extended to March 1st. If you have any questions, please contact me or Karin via email.
Hi Bombers, I'm here with Ethan and Chris to talk about the upcoming spring play at RHS. So, can you tell me what the play is going to be and what it is about?
Yeah, so it's called The Curious Savage. It's about this wealthy woman in the 50s whose husband dies and left her $10 million in his will. And she's using it for all these charitable ventures, and her stepchildren try to take the money from her, and she hides it from them. So they lock her away in a psychiatric hospital while they're trying to get her to come to her senses.
Wow, that seems very interesting. And when are these auditions being held?
Yes, so the auditions will be on February 21st and 22nd after school from 2:40 to 5 in the drama room in the auditorium.
Okay, perfect. And what would you suggest someone should bring for the audition?
There's posters around the school, little flyers where you can scan a code. They'll have more info. They'll have little monologues for you to prepare for your audition.
And if you want more practice for this audition, you can come to Drama Club on Thursday, February 16th, to have an audition workshop to go deeper in the monologues and learn more about the script.
That's amazing. And what's some advice you guys would give someone who is auditioning?
It's going to be nerve-wracking, but it's just a nice experience in general, especially if you haven't done it before. It's a pretty welcoming environment, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice and welcoming environment, so just make sure to give it your all, commit as much as you can, and give your best performance.
That's amazing. Look out for those auditions, Bombers. Now back to the studio.
This week, DEI Club is hosting a food drive. You can bring any non-perishable food to room 1223 by February 17th.
Boys swim has done very well this season and is heading to state. Let's have her to a swim interview with Cody Cowan.
Hey Bombers, I'm here with Cody from your boys swim team. So, as a sophomore, how does it feel to be going to state for your second time?
I've been doing this for a while. It's not that big of a deal to me, but I still get a little nervous. Just try and, relax, get ready for my races. We've been spending about a week preparing, so I'm ready.
What events do you do?
I swim the 50-meter freestyle and 100 back this year, and 2 relays.
Nice. And where is state this year?
It's in Federal Way, so a little bit south of Seattle.
And back to the studio.
Now let's head over to sports with Max.
What's up, Bombers? I'm Max, back with Max Activities. Like I said earlier on in the week, there's multiple postseason events this weekend. There's 2 state events. First off, there's wrestling at the Tacoma Dome on both Friday and Saturday. There's also swim state at Federal Way both Friday and Saturday. As well as tonight, there's a boys basketball game at home against Hanford. As well as on Saturday, the District 8 Girls Championship game that the Bombers will be playing at Kamaikan High School at 6 o'clock. That's all the sports for this weekend. Now back to the studio.
Remember, we do not have school on Monday because of President's Day.
We will also have one lunch tomorrow.
Have a great week, Bomber. Now please stand for the pledge.